All right, that was a great game. That was a great game. Just came up short. Indiana came up short. Dallas wins that game 107 to 104. They was lighting it up. Um, Dallas shot 52% from three, and that was the difference. Indiana only shot 29% from three, 7 for 24. Dallas was 12 of 23, man. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. First half, Dallas was hitting everything. And I mean everything from deep. And when you are shooting that well as a team, your opponent, Indiana, you gotta match it. And the three, they were okay in the first half from three, but they just didn't take the volume of threes, and they weren't making the threes like Dallas was. Dallas, they were hitting shots. Paige Beckers, let me tell you something. Um, Paige Beckers came with the woods, came with the goods today. AZ Fudd was okay. She hit 3 points. She played 18 minutes, hit 3 points, very mundane, if that. But Arike, Page, Odyssey Sims used to play with the Fever last year. Odyssey Sims put on a show today. Odyssey Sims, she had two steals. She ripped Caitlin Clark both times. Odyssey Sims showed out. And again, one of these people you wasn't even sure if they was gonna be in the league. She was one of the replacement players when we hit them injuries last year, and she showed up and showed out today. Odyssey Sims, great game by you. Jessica Shepard with 13 points, but she was a little iffy in the fourth. But Odyssey Sims, Arike Gumbawale, and Paige Beckers, they got with it. Paige Beckers 8 for 10 from the floor. That's efficient. Always hitting those mid-range jumpers. Um, she was 1 for 3 from deep. She didn't take too many deep shots. And she played a overall good game. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. So Paige Beckers will be the versus for Caitlin Clark going forward. So miss me with the Caitlin versus Angel stuff. They never played the same position, so that was a weak argument, anyways. But this is a legitimate, um, I guess, rivalry or competition, if you want to call it. Rivalry makes you think that they got beef or something like that, but that's not even the case. This was a great game. Caitlin Clark had a good game as well. Caitlin, 20 points, 7 to 18 from the floor, 2 for 9 from three. Not great from 3 point range. Um, and she had two shots at the end of the game to tie it up. She had one shot, and then Kelsey Mitchell had a shot to tie it up and go to overtime, but they couldn't make it. They just didn't make them shots at the end. Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston. Let me talk about Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston, first of all, looks like she lost about 10, 15 pounds. So she is slim. Her quickness has gone up another level. Aaliyah Boston had a great game today. 23 points. 9 for 14 from the floor. 1 for 2 from three. She took two 3 pointers. 4 for 6 from 3 point land. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals and a block. She filled up that stat line, man. Aaliyah Boston had a hell of a game today. Kelsey Mitchell, 33 minutes, 30 points, 11 from 22 from the floor. She stopped 50% from the floor. But again, the threes weren't falling, only 2 for 9. Her and Caitlin Clark, 4 for 18 from three. That's what killed them today. Or they would have took this game. They weren't making the threes. Maisha Hines Allen, she threw one up. Maisha Hines Allen, listen, bring me back Nat Howard. Natasha Howard did the dirty work in the paint. She cleaned up a lot of missed buckets. She did the dirty work for Indiana last year. And Maisha Hines Allen did not look good today at all, in my opinion. She did not look good at all. She had 6 points, 21 minutes, 3 for 7 from the floor. Um, I don't even really count that 3 point. That was a open, like she heaved that up because she thought she was about to run out of time. So, but she did not look good at all, in my opinion. Not at all. Give me back Nat Howard in a heartbeat. I told y'all people said was talking on Nat Howard like she was trash, and I was like, Nat Howard did a lot of the dirty work in the paint, and we missed that today. Maisha Hines Allen should have had at least 10, 12 points today, but she was missing shots in the paint. I was like, you can't do that. If you're going to be the muscle in the paint and if you're going to bang for them rebounds, your putbacks have got to count, and we didn't get that today. So Kelsey Mitchell was good. Aaliyah was good. Sophie Cunningham didn't do too much. She only hit one 3 pointer, but she only took 2 shots. So it is what it is. So didn't see much. Michaela Timpson had a good game, 11 points. Um, so she made some things happen. She made some things happen. I'm still waiting for Michaela Timpson to just dunk on folks. She gets so high, like go ahead and dunk on them. I know you can do it. Raven Johnson looked good today. She didn't score any points, but I mean, I look at it from the standpoint. Raven looked like she belonged. Came out aggressive. She looked like she belonged. So, um, Lexi Hall, 15 minutes, no points, not much. Demiris Dantas, 3 for 4 from the floor, not bad. 13 minutes, not bad at 13 minutes. And they using Demiris Dantas as a big. So, but what can you say about Dallas, man? Paige Beckers and the Dallas Wings, they made their shots today, and Indiana kept coming back and kept coming back, but they needed them shots at the end. They had 2 opportunities to tie that game and go into overtime and get an opportunity for the win, but they couldn't. Both shots, they missed it. Uh, Caitlin Clark had a wide open 3, one of her signature logo threes at the end of the game to tie it, and she just missed it. She just missed it. She pumped fake. Paige Beckers went flying, and I would guess she makes that a million times in practice. She makes that shot a million times in practice, but she missed it today. So, um, the one thing I mentioned, Caitlin Clark, 5 turnovers. 5 turnovers for the game. All, I believe, in the first half. So she got ripped twice by Odyssey Sims. That was nasty. Odyssey Sims should have went to jail for that. But it was a good game on both sides. Good game on both sides. Was going back and forth. Good defense. Good pace. It was a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, I just thought it was a good game. And maybe next time they can make more shots, man. They can't shoot 29% from 3 and expect to win. You got to get at least in the 30s. If they shoot 30% from 3, they win this game. They win this game. So they had opportunities. They just couldn't. They were getting the stops. They just couldn't make the shots. If you get the stop on defense, when you turn it on, when you convert on the other side, you got to make them shots. That makes all the difference in the world. And today, Indiana just couldn't do it. We'll keep you in touch with what's going on with Caitlin Clark. She went to the locker room. They was looking at her groin. She came out with the little back heater on. I'm sure we're gonna hear some more of that. But she played in the second half and she was fine. Actually, she had a little spurt in the second half and I believe brought the game back within 1. So we'll keep an eye on that. But for the most part, Dallas Wings hit damn near everything they fired up. They were shooting the lights out of the gym tonight. So congrats, Dallas. Fever, just got to hit them threes, man. That's about it. So I'll catch you guys next time. See you on the next one. Peace.